Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Volkswagen Passat, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Now, like I said, this is a Volkswagen Passat Executive TDI BMT. BMT just standing for Bluemotion. It's finished in silver. It's got a 2-liter diesel engine and it puts out 138 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 27th of June 2014 and it's got a valid MOT until the 25th of June 2026. The road tax is only £35, so it's very, very cheap to tax this car, and it sits in the insurance group 21E, which is fairly low in the insurance bracket. Again, basically means it's not going to break the bank to insure this thing either. In terms of CO2 output, it puts out 119 grams per kilometer, and fuel economy is fantastic on this thing. You can get 50 miles per gallon around town, 70 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 61 miles per gallon. In terms of speed, so you're looking at a top speed of 131 miles per hour, and it's got a 0 to 60 time of 9.8 seconds. So it's quite quick as well. I mean, it's sub 10 seconds. I personally think anything sub 10 seconds is realistically quick. I mean, it's not a race car, don't get me wrong, but still, it's still good. In terms of service history, it has pretty much a full service history. It's got 2 owners in total, so only 1 previous owner, and the car's recently been serviced as well, so there's absolutely nothing that you need to do to this car. Let me just quickly show you how the alloys look like. So they are in fantastic condition, as you can see. Plenty of tread on the tires, so no issues with the tires at all. There's no major dents or scratches or anything like that that I could see anywhere on the car. And the interior is fantastic. Like, it is in very, very, very good condition. The doors, so you've got nice soft touch plastics, and then over here it's like a really nice, I mean, look how squidgy that is. It's really nice and soft. You got a full black leather interior, which is absolutely fantastic. It looks really, really good as well. Plus, I love this little brushed aluminium trim just on the dashboard here. I think it's really nice. And then in here you've got your glove box with the owner's manual. Locking wheel nut is in there. Got a USB port, plus if you pull on that it reveals the media as well. Cool. Right, let's have a quick look. See, that's another thing I love about Volkswagens. Listen how the door sounds when you close it. It's got that really nice solid thump to it when you close the door. It's proper quality. That's what I love about them. Right, let's have a quick look over at the back. Door opens nice and wide, pretty much at about a 90-degree angle. Makes getting in and out of the car very easy. Plus, it's very easy if you have child seats in the back, because you do have ISOFIX points, but I'll get to that in a second. Again, the materials are just as nice in the back as well. Really nice soft touch, again, in pretty much all the places that you touch. And then you do have, on the back of the front seats, you do have these little pockets for both the driver and the passenger. And again, these are fantastic for kids to put their snacks, iPads, stuff like that. Down here, you also have a 12-volt socket. Again, perfect for kids to charge up their devices. And as I was saying, you do have ISOFIX points. So on this seat and on that one, you do have the ISOFIX points. The armrest over here, and you do also have 2 cup holders for the rear passengers, plus the armrest opens, and this is covered in felt as well, so it stops things from rattling around. Now, another cool thing is the through hatch. So you can actually open it like that, so you can get access from the boot. So if you need to carry larger items and still have 2 people in the back, you can do easily. Let's put that back. Obviously, the seats fold down as well. You can fold the seats down from here, and they just pretty much spring loaded. That just shot down, to be honest. So yeah, we'll try that again. Look at that, that just flies open. But there is a reason it does that, and I will show you in a second. Right, let's move over to the boot. So this is how the rear alloys look like. Again, the alloys are in fantastic condition. You do have parking sensors on the rear and on the front as well, so you got front and rear parking sensors. To open the boot, just lift the Volkswagen badge and the boot just opens. Nice, big, massive boot in here with some cubbies on the side. So you've got one there, one there. Plus, in here, you probably see that you also have a 12-volt socket. Perfect if you want to plug in a vacuum or a mini fridge or something like that. The spare tire is in there, and also this lifts up, and that's another really cool thing I like. So that just hangs over the seal like that, and then you've got access to the boot to pretty much do what you want in there. Now, the reason why the seats just spring forward is because you also have a lever here to open them. So if you pull on this lever, the seat will just fall down just like that, which again is pretty cool if you have larger items. You don't need to walk around the car to put the seats down. You can just manually open them from the boot. Plus, next to the handles, you probably see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hooks. Now these hooks are absolutely fantastic for groceries. So if you go shopping, instead of putting your bags in there and have things rolling around, you can just hang them on these 4 hooks and all your stuff will be nice and tidy in the bags. You've got this warning triangle up there. Hopefully you're never going to need to use it, but it's there if you do. And moving over to this side, again, the alloy is fantastic condition, and it's the same thing with the other one. I mean, the alloys are absolutely beautiful. And having a look over behind the driver, again, it's same thing as on the other side. Obviously, there's nothing different, but again, the seats, you can see they are in great condition. No tears or rips or anything like that on the seats. And let's move over to the driver's side. Before we do, I'm just going to pop the bonnet so we can have a look under the bonnet as well. And this is how the front alloy looks like, and the tire. Again, no major dents or scratches or anything that is worthy to be mentioned. To open the bonnet, you've got a latch just above the Volkswagen logo. Lift the bonnet up, and then you are greeted by the beautiful 2-liter TDI. That's your coolant over there, nice and pink, so no mayonnaise or anything like that. Like I said, the car has recently been serviced as well, so there is absolutely nothing that you can do to this car. Right, let's jump in. Just gonna grab the key, standard Volkswagen key. Let's just jump in. Oh, actually, let me just show you one thing. You probably know this already. Pretty much all Volkswagen cars do this. So let's say if it's really hot outside, obviously you've got black interior, so it tends to get a little warmer. Now what you can do is if you keep your finger pressed on the unlock button, like that, all the windows will go down. And that will let all the heat come out of the car. How cool is that? And then you jump in and you close them. But let's say you've got all windows open, you get out of the car and you don't want to close all 4 of them manually. No problem. Press the lock button, keep it pressed, and then all the windows will roll back up. Cool. Right, let's jump in. So moving over to the driver's side, you obviously have controls for all 4 windows. Over here you've got controls for your electric mirrors. That's to lock and unlock the doors, and then that one there is to open the boot. The driver's seat, again, as you can see, it is in fantastic condition. No tears or rips or anything like that. And oh, actually no, the fabric is peeling off a little bit here, as you can see. Again, it's nothing major, but I do like to point these things out just so you know exactly what you're coming to see. It is part electric, so you can adjust the backrest, plus the lumbar support is electric as well. Right, let's jump in the car. Nice and comfy. Down here you've got some storage, plus up here you've got your lights. You do have auto lights as well, so you can flick this over to auto and leave it there, because the car will turn the lights on and off as and when it needs to. And then obviously that's your key slot, and then over here you've got your the intensity of the lights in the dashboard, and then over here you've got the position of the headlamps. Right. Key goes in the ignition. All the lights come on as they should. Car starts straight away. Let's kill the music because I don't want YouTube to strike my video. And then let's start with the steering wheel. So you've got a nice chunky steering wheel. It is leather wrapped as well, so it will stand the test of time basically, because unlike those rubbery plasticky ones that keep disintegrating in your hands, this feels very sturdy, very nice. You do have a multifunction steering wheel, so you can control your volume up and down. That's to change the different radio stations, your voice assistant. Plus, this one here is for the screen in the middle. So right now it's showing me that the door is open. If I press OK, that'll go away and it's showing me the range. Plus, you can go up and down to change between different screens. Like I'm going to show you now. So you got average consumption, travel time, speed warning, oil temperature, average speed, distance, range. And then if you go left or right, so you got audio, navigation, phone, assistance, vehicle status, settings, and the same information again. Now, in terms of the actual display, the dashboard here, so it's very simple, very easy to use, very easy to read. You've got your rev counter over on the left, water temperature down there, that screen in the middle that shows you the time, the range, temperature, current mileage, which is 98,293. And then over on the right, you've got your speedometer and your fuel gauge. Simple as that. Moving over to the center console, you've got two air vents at the top and you've got the clock in the middle there. I personally think it's a really, really nice touch having the clock there. Some people don't like it. I absolutely love it. I've got it on my car as well, and I just think it's a nice, elegant touch. But again, everybody's different. So actually, just a quick one, behind the steering wheel, I forgot to show you, you also have your cruise control lever over here. Plus, obviously, you've got your indicators, and then over there, you've got your wipers. Simple, obviously, you've got those, but I did want to point out the cruise control lever as well. Down here, you've got your radio, which works absolutely fine. Yeah, of course. So radio works absolutely fine. As you can see, you do have DAB digital radio, which is absolutely fantastic. Plus, you've got your navigation on here as well. You can go straight to maps, so you've got your navigation on there. And also, if you put the car in reverse, you got your parking sensors kicking in. And like I said, you got front and rear parking sensors. Cool. Plus, traffic, updating traffic report list. No reports available. Yeah, okay. You got your system setup settings. So yeah, you can play with all those things. But yeah, you do have all the settings and everything in there. Moving over a little bit lower, you do have your climate control, and you do have a dual zone climate control, which basically means that you can have two separate temperatures for the passenger and for the driver. At the top here, you've got your heated seats. So you got front heated seats for both the passenger and the driver. And again, this is where you want the air to come out from. This is where you select the fan speed. And then over here, you can select different temperatures. So, for example, you can have 22 degrees over at the passenger side and 18 degrees over at the driver's side. If you press this button, the sync button, you're going to see the passenger temperature jump to the same one that the driver has, like that. Okay. And now you can change both by just using one knob instead of both. Simple as that. That's where you turn it off. You got max front window defrost, rear window defrost, and then auto as well. Over on this side, you got max AC and AC. Cool. Right, let me turn that down. We'll turn it off rather. This closes, and again, you've got that nice little brushed aluminium on here as well, and it's on the dashboard here as well. So it's really nice. Plus, you got it on the door cards as well, as you can see up here. So yeah, it's a really, really nice, classy design. Press on that, opens up, nice. It's dampened. It's damped. It opens slowly. Dampen. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, it opens slowly, as you can see. You've got some storage here, which could be used as a ashtray. Obviously, I don't recommend that. Plus, you got this little plastic um, lid to go over your 12-volt socket as well. 6-speed manual gearbox. It is very, very smooth. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse, like I said. And again, park assist kick in. So it's buttery smooth. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. There's no crunching or anything like that. You got your start stop over here, which I recommend to turn off every time you jump in the car. I absolutely hate that thing. It's completely useless. It's pointless in my opinion. It shouldn't exist, but it's there. So anyway, don't get me started on that. Over here you've got a button for your parking sensors, and then over here you've got your electronic handbrake, you've got auto hold, and your traction control. You got some more storage here which closes up just like that, and again, that's really nice. Plus you got the 2 cup holders at the front. Now your armrest is here, and you got plenty of storage in the glove, well, not the glove box, but the center console here. Plus, I've always said this, and I'm always going to say it, I absolutely love the way Volkswagen has implemented their armrest. And not just Volkswagen, but all the Volkswagen group cars. So whether it's Skoda, Volkswagen, Audi, Seat, literally anything that bears the Volkswagen badge, or it's owned by Volkswagen, have this, and I absolutely love it. So see how you can adjust the height of the armrest. You can take it to such a ridiculous angle that you can't even hold your hand on there, and then it just sits. You cannot not find. Is that even a way to say it? You cannot not find. There is no way you can't find a good, comfortable position with one of the Volkswagen's armrests, because you can literally raise it to whatever position you find comfortable. So yeah, at the top here you've got your auto dimming rear view mirror, which again is really nice. So if you've got somebody behind you with the high beams on, then the mirror will automatically dim itself so you don't get blinded by the traffic behind you. And then over there you've got your interior lights, and as you can see, they are on at the moment, and probably the main reason for that is the fact that the door is open. And yes, as soon as I close the door, they close, they turn off rather, and again, you can see now this looks really nice. You see these little red lights, they are beaming down, so you got like a nice little red ambiance here. You can probably see them here, but at night it glows a little bit red, so it's really nice. Over here you've got your sun visor with a vanity mirror. Hello. And you've got a light at the top there. And then over here you've got a Jesus handle, so no sunglass holders, which is really annoying. I wish Volkswagen. Oh wait, they've put a sunglass holder. Look at that. So you're telling me that Volkswagen was able to put a sunglass holder in here and a Jesus handle over here, yet some manufacturers can't even give you a sunglass holder. Now, sunglasses are quite important for me. You can probably see in the reflection there, I've already got them on, and it's 7:30 at night and I still have my sunglasses on. That's because my eyes are quite sensitive to light, first of all. So I drive with my sunglasses on until like it's completely dark outside. But I wish all cars would have a sunglass holder. Now, for example, my car doesn't have a sunglass holder, and I'm really annoyed. So yeah, I know it's nothing much. I know it's just something that some people just completely disregard. I personally love having this. It's just a perfect addition in my opinion. But again, everybody's different, like I said. Cool. I think that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you. The car runs and drives absolutely beautiful. Like I said, there's no issues with it whatsoever. It drives spot on. And actually, I'm just going to go and park this baby up right now. And I'm going to park it next to my BMW and my Fiat 500. The beast. There it is. The yellow beast. which is already sold actually. The lady's gonna come over tomorrow to pick it up. So yeah, it's a lovely car though. Absolutely love that little Fiat 500. Drives absolutely beautiful. There's a video of it on the channel somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's try this. Pretty sure there's already stripe, but I'll try it. Even better. And you can get to see, well actually, if I move forward, you can see the front parking sensors kicking in there. And now I'm just gonna reverse. You're gonna see the rear parking sensors kicking in as well. There we go. Right. Cool. And that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you. If you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can visit the website, which is www.vindemotors.co.uk, or you can send me an email at vindemotors@gmail.com. If you have any questions, queries, burning issues, anything like that, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But until then, thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. That's 21 minutes of your life you're never going to get back, and I'm sorry for that. But I hope you found the video useful, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care and all the best.